There are advantages to be gained from the gathering together of people to form the town. Gordon Cullen, an influential British architect and urban designer who was the key motivator in Townscape movement, holds a good for buildings is to bring people together and they create a collective surplus of enjoyment. So, in fact, there is an art of relationship, there is an art of architecture. The even progress of travel is illuminated by a series of sudden contrasts, and so an impact is made on an eye, bringing the plan to life. In the theory of Townscape, the reader of Concise Townscape by Gordon Cullen, a theme of urban design is emphasizes on the visual perception of the environment. The theory of the townscape focuses on three main concepts, which includes reinforcing the uniqueness of place, which is being sensitive to the genius loci and significance differences. Secondly, inducing the drama into environment and also provide significant differentiation. Lastly, Gordon Cullen argues that repetition of spectacular housing standard which cause master planning into an undifferentiated visual blur. Thus, a success townscape master plan is not result of an accident, but a degree of pre-planning towards chaos into variety within order. All in all, townscape theory by Gordon Cullen concerning on the optics of user while walking through a town, the genius loci and also the significance of differentiation and ideal variety within order in the master planning, which the significance of all this is that although the pedestrian walks through the town at a uniform speed, the scenery of town is often revealed in a series of jerks or revelation. This is what we call serialization. So what are the purpose of urban design that emphasizes on the visual perception of the user towards the environment? First, it is important in provides excitement, drama, and emotional response to the physical environment. Next, emphasizes starting point of the design from individual experience of the environment, and then it allows experience in slow architecture to allow a user to be enjoy and stop and to experience. But all in all, it must first focuses on the individual fulfillment for psychological safety. In this case, the situation allows people experiences slow architecture by allowing high human contact behavior and thus low speed in walking through the town. As a conclusion, towards the art of environment by Gordon Cullen, the theory concerning on three different possessions to accommodate the range of human needs and emotions, and also the movement serving to vitalize areas of the city. The sense of optics which allows drama of juxtaposition and accidental chain of events at a uniform speed. Further on, concerning on the sense of place, and also in the last category concerning content as the examination of fabric of towns. So the main intention of the theory of the concise townscape is to initiate cultural message and also the visual message, in which the visual message can be extracted from the cultural message. Thus, cultural message is important in producing the visual message, as reproducing the image is a hollow success when it is not a correct reflection at the social and also the economic conditions. So, as you looking closer to our side of Kampong Baru, although Hujung Pasir village is located within Kampong Baru itself, but it poses the similar typology of intimacy traditional street pattern. However, it does not promote similar function that brings out the components of life. As you can see in this plan, cost grant of neighborhood had eventually influenced the identity of Hujung Pasir village, in which the intimacy of traditional street pattern does not reflect the same identity as the five-way intersection, which provides urban opportunity of social and also economical aspects. Hence, Hujung Pasir village had been considered as mutated. As you can see through the video with the experiences both the village and also the backdrop of city, however, it is a site caught in between a rural identity and also the modernization development. So how does the identity of intimacy of traditional street pattern of Hujung Pasir village can be extracted within the urban setting of Hujung Pasir village? In which, from our project 1A, the urban opportunity that we identify is the uniqueness of five-way intersection in the Malay Enclave, created a unique frontage for their homes located at the corners of the intersection. extension of businesses activities from each mother house due to the segmentation of the five-way intersection in which the local community utilized the negative space for businesses opportunity, forming a business and also the social node within the five-way intersections. Hence, a new type of typology of the mixed use of public and private domains formed. Businesses extension from the original mother house performs an urban opportunity dedicated for the daily activities of the user across the five-way intersection. In that sense, the five-way intersection is actually acting to be not just a transition path, but also a stop point for the local and also the communities. While comparing to the same typology of intersection within the site, what we observe is that the path intersect does not reflect the same ideal, which only serving for car domain. So, all in all, an experiential city is intended to be themed in our urban intervention, a city that addresses the urban opportunity of intimacy of traditional street pattern of kampong baru and also the visual message of richness and diversity towards the eye of user through different vantage point of viewing, allowing user to slow down and also to experience across the street. Further looking into the 500-meter radius from our project site, the edges forming across Jalan Sultan Ismail, Jalan Raja Abdullah and also Jalan Dang Wangi, separating Hujung Pasir village from its neighborhood village. As we identify, there are two nodes which form through the intersection of paths in which allow us to decide our stop point for user to enjoy the slow architecture. The loop of the journey is based on the serial vision for an impact to be made on the eye, in which the main intention of our selection of the journey is mainly to transform the existing edges, extending the path from the modern Kampong Baru towards the edges which intersect to form the nodes that intended to be similarly reflect the unique character of business extension that serve for social and also the economical nodes. So here would be a serial vision of the site and also the loop journey that we have selected. The serial vision review will be starting off from the public transport of Dang Wangi LRT station, taking public view at the town as a point of departure of the journey. The main route of Jalan Raja Abdullah, which mainly serving for car domain for people passing across the town, would be reviewed. And it only serving for a transit point, which does not allow people to slow down and to experience the architecture within the town. So as the route bends, the monument of the building will be swings into the view, which the scenery of shop houses and also with modern building revealed instantaneously in a variety within order manner. So along the street, simple act of closing the wheel down at the row, closed with star would be created. Again, a new wheel is suddenly revealed although travelling at a uniform speed as the route bends. The scenery of the town becomes visible in a deeper sense. As a disclaimer, the video taking is taken at 12 p.m. on a Puasa month. So along the street, close vista of the road would be revealed. And going down to another street, when the route bends along the Jalan Kamunting, the street is potentially transforming the concept of street as patterns, street as places with the businesses extension at the intersections, which similarly convey the same urban opportunity as the five-way intersection, Modernized Malay enclave of Kampong Baru display as the food businesses such as the mamak stores next to the Tapestry Cafe, and also the Yud Ki restaurant, which could be found at the corner edges that gather people together at the back alley to enjoy, to stop by, and to slow down. Therefore, the urban intervention outlook king in proposed to enlighten and enhance a behavioral setting for higher human contact behavior within the intersection of path, allowing users across the street to slow and experience, hence creating an inner city within itself. Continue towards the main road of Jalan Dang Wangi. The view of KL Tower and also the Bukit Nanas is reviewed instantaneously at the intersection of path, and this view will be remains with user while walk across the street of Jalan Sultan Ismail. It comes alive through the drama of juxtaposition. Along the stereo vision, it creates a sloping point at the intersection of path that potentially forms a node within. So accordingly, in our proposal, the proposal of our urban intervention of the experiential city, it reveals how does it provokes the cultural identity of the intersection of path, forming the nodes for social and also the economic enhancement, yet provides richness and diversity of regional perception towards the environment.